Senate will be attended to the clerk.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Committee on Education, to which is referred, House Bill 603, enact relative to student exemption from the statewide assessment. Having considered the same, the committee recommends that the bill is inexpedient to legislate by a vote of 3 to 2. Senator Kelly from the committee.
Senator Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move inexpedient to legislate on House Bill 603. This bill requested that a student be exempted from taking the statewide assessment and requires the school district to provide an alternative assessment. The committee heard opposition testimony from the State Board of Education, stating that any statute that encourages parents to selectively withdraw their children from the annual statewide assessment undercuts the ability of the state schools to provide the adequate education mandated in the New Hampshire Constitution. HB 603 would fundamentally alter current law. It would add significant burdens to school districts, and students would be deprived of information as to whether the student is succeeding in school and whether the school is meeting the student's need. Please join the majority of the Education Committee in voting inexpedient to legislate on this bill. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Kelly. The motion is inexpedient to legislate. Is there any discussion? Senator Syles.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I rise in support of the ITL motion as well. If you were to read the amended analysis as it's printed on the legislation, it says that the bill declares that a student exempted from taking the statewide assessment by the student or parent's legal guardian shall not be penalized. I fully support that. Fully support that. The bill also requires the school district to provide appropriate alternative educational activity. I can support that as well. But what it doesn't say is what we find on lines 13 and 14 in the amended analysis. Nor shall the Department of Education or the State Board of Education penalize any school district for a lower participation rate. If the school district doesn't provide that data, then our financial impact is going to be greater. And I think if a school district doesn't have enough students to take the test, maybe they should be penalized. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Syles. Further discussion on the motion of inexpedient to legislate. You ready for the question? Roll call has been requested by Senator Daniels, seconded by Senator Avon.
Roll call.
Then will be a recess for 30 seconds. Senators, out of recess. The question is the adoption of a committee recommendation of inexpedient to legislate on House Bill 603. The clerk will call the roll.
Senator Woodburn.
Yes.
Senator Forster.
No.
Senator Bradley.
No.
Senator Waters.
Yes.
Senator Pierce. Senator Cataldo.
No.
Senator Hosmer.
Yes.
Senator Little.
No.
Senator Sanborn.
No.
Senator Kelly.
Yes.
Senator Daniels.
No.
Senator Avard.
No.
Senator Lasky.
Yes.
Senator Carson.
No.
Senator Feltes.
Yes.
Senator Booten.
No.
Senator Reagan.
No.
Senator Susie.
Yes.
Senator Bertzel.
No.
Senator D'Alessandro.
Yes.
Senator Fuller-Clark.
Yes.
Senator Prescott.
No.
Senator Syles.
Yes.
Senator Morse.
No. The motion is defeated 11 to 13. Senator Avon for motion.
I motion to pass on House Bill 603. Thank you.
Senator Avon moves ought to pass on House Bill 603. Further discussion. Are you ready for the question? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
No.
The ayes have it. The motion about to pass is adopted and is voted